Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem. So, for our certifications, I have looked at what the different classes do at beginner level. I think, is it beginner level we're looking for? Yeah. So, beginner level is a very simple choice. These four, they just straight up give you a stat when you complete it. So, this one gives you speed. Soldier gives you defense. Fighter gives you strength. And monk gives you magic. They do actually have a mastered art, but it's not too useful. They're basically all the repositioning ones. So Myrmidon gives you swap, Soldier gives you reposition, Fighter gives you shove, and Monk gives you drawback. The one that I've used most out of these is drawback. I'm trying to think where you could do... Shove, I guess, would be if you want to go and you want to send somebody forward into danger, and then you want to kind of run in front of them and shove them back, I guess would be the best use. Or if you want to shove someone one space closer so they can get in combat range. But yeah, I'm not too fond of that. Reposition, I don't know what that does. I have to assume maybe it allows you to move them left or right. And then swap, maybe you swap positions. I don't know. Anyway, basically I'm going to focus on the mastered ability and we'll go with that. So, do we want strength or speed? Well, for us, we are going with the punchy build. So punchy, I think we want strength. The reason I think we want strength is because we automatically get 2 hits every single fight. So why don't we just go into that and just go, these 2 hits are going to be a ton of damage. So, we'll do that. Also, chances are these mastered abilities won't scale later anyway, because we'll replace them with something more useful. So, that's fine. It's only about 2 levels of stats, really.
A new path to tread.
And that's assuming you get 1 stat per level, so it's not even like full levels worth of ability. Anyway, we will switch. Oh wait, did we finish our class? Let's see. Did I do it here? I just did this. You do it in reclass. Yeah, so if I head down here, go to reclass. We did finish, right? Yeah, I'll check that before we switch any of the others as well. Alright, Cert, Felix. Now Felix, this is interesting, because I would think Myrmidon, like that really pushes into the speed and gives them a high chance of getting those double hits off for a long time. Is that what's... That is definitely what speed does, right? Does this tell me? It doesn't. Okay, let me head back out here and just 100% confirm. I know it is what it does, but let's just go in here. So... Speed? Oh, speed's avoidance rate. Yeah, I thought speed also affected attack speed. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Anyway, in which case, I actually want the avoidance, don't I? So, it doesn't matter what the case is. I think that is actually what we want here for him. Yeah. So, even though we're going to be magic-y with him, his magic isn't really that strong right now. And we're probably not going to be focusing on that as his main thing, so let's have this. Yeah. Basically, the only reason we would choose Monk is because he's going into the Dancer class, but he already has some reason. It's fine. He doesn't need a ton else. Right. Sylvain. Now, this is an interesting one, because you would think Soldier, because he's the Lance guy. However, I think Defense +2 is not really the way we want to be playing him. We don't want to play him as a defensive character. We want to play him as an offensive character. So he should be a fighter. That's my logic, and because he has axe at level D, we can just do that straight away. So, he gets an extra strength for getting the class, and then he can get an extra 2 strength if he finishes it.
No big deal, really.
Awesome. Let's go with that. Right, Ingrid? Ingrid's interesting. I think I want to go Myrmidon on Ingrid, because I would really like her to get the extra speed. Because it doesn't seem like she has a ton of strength. Well, she can't get the strength class. I went the wrong button there. Right. She can't get the strength class. She's got way low odds of passing. And if we wait another week or 2 to get this, it's just not going to be worth it. Soldier, we don't really care about her defense. We really just want her to have the speed, I think. Avoidance would be quite nice for her, so we're going to try that. 65%. And if it doesn't work, then we can maybe go Fighter or Monk, depending on what our stat upgrades are, but we got it, so awesome. That's what I like to see.
I must continue to work hard.
Perfect. And that was the last one, right? Yes. So everybody has now been leveled up. Chucking another save. And let's do some supports. Let's start from the bottom. We have Ingrid and Ash.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash?
Huh, Ingrid, you gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Not too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Book on Knights.
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
Oh, so you know it.
Oh yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Lug to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
Exactly. I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
Indeed, he was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part. In a flash, Kaifon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that tale, the pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
You have fantastic taste. That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
How weird, right? Right at the end of the conversation's got this back and forth. We're both really invested, they're getting into it, and then it's just completely robotic. It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime. Fellow human being. It's just a little bit odd, you know what I'm meaning? Anyway.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
It kind of ended a little weirdly. I wonder whether that's meant to tell us something. Hey Annette. Actually let's do Mercedes first, because she only has one with Annette. Doesn't really matter.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It truly did. You bought just about everything in the place.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought just about as much as I did.
Oh, really? The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's... Oh, fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour. This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
You still don't know where your father is?
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends we always were.
That's just what I was about to say.
I've known you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure
we'll figure it out together, right?
how did you know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
They're out of activity points for the day.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you.
Run!
Okay, I like Annette. That's cool. We already know a lot about Mercedes. That's fine. I just want to check something here. It's just bugging me in my head. Okay, so it was 2 years since they were in the capital. But she was like, oh, since the capital, so much has changed. And I'm thinking, how long ago was it? It's 2 years. Okay. Some stuff could have changed. Yeah, okay. Right. Annette and let's do Sylvain.
Hey, Annette. Hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Oh dear.
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I said be... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it... Wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula. Ha! This is pretty easy.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere. Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world. Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know that?
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
You know, having that level of motivation is something that I just don't have. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna finish it today and it's gonna be great. Like, having that kind of motivation would be fantastic. But hey, whatever. What was I doing in here? Right, yeah. I wasn't really checking Annette. I was checking Sylvain because I was thinking, did they have something in here? Yeah, his reason is his budding talent. Okay, that was a nice way to put that in there. I was just thought, wait a second, does that all line up? And it does. Right, Dimitri and Annette.
Good morning, Your Highness. Getting in some early training, huh?
Oh, it's not too terribly early. And what about you?
Oh, I'm just going for my morning walk. Hey, maybe you'd like to join me. It's a great way to start the day.
Morning walk? Funny. Gustav always kept the same habit.
Gustav?
You really do remind me of your father, Annette.
Ah.
I hear that a lot. Father was always busy with work, so he wasn't around much. But when he was home, he'd often take me with him for his walks.
Annette, something's been weighing on me. Something I've done terribly wrong.
Oh. For a C support? How deep into this lore could it get?
Your father. He worked tirelessly. I don't know if I ever saw him take a rest. I feel as though, in a way, we stole him from you.
Oh. Not at all, is the answer to my question.
I'll admit it was a bit lonely growing up, but I understand. Father loved his work. No one ever doubted that. Actually, I've been thinking recently that I'd like to talk to you more, Your Highness.
Oh? Any reason in particular?
Father was a man of few words, both with myself and my mother. But sometimes he would tell me about you. So, you don't really feel like a stranger to me. In a way, it's like I've known you for a long time. Almost as though you're my big brother.
Your big brother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I let that slip out. That was rude of me.
No, nonsense. I promise you, I don't mind at all. It's certain that my days would have been filled with more fun if I'd had a little sister like you. What kind of things did Gustav tell you about me? I'd love to hear more on this topic.
Do you really want to know? Well, for one, he used to tell this story about when you were a child and...
You know what? Never mind. I have a bad feeling about where this is going. How about you forget we had this talk altogether? And don't mention it to anyone.
Oh, I want to hear the story. Felix and Dimitri. Oh, this should be spicy.
Hello, Felix. I see you're here to train as well.
Go away. Just looking at your face makes me want to retch.
Perfect. Perfect.
With that mouth of yours, you grow more like your brother every day.
Shut up. And stop walking around on your hind legs. You're not fooling me.
I cannot fathom why you seem to hate me so.
Because I know what you really are. A beast, craving blood.
A beast craving blood, am I? I assume you're speaking of the events 2 years ago. Last time we met outside the academy?
I am. The way you suppressed that rebellion, it was ruthless slaughter, and you loved every second. I remember the way you killed your victims, how you watched them suffer. And your face, that expression, all the world's evil packed into it. That was our first battle. I remember it vividly. Oh, something wrong? Go ahead and deny it, you wild boar.
I deny nothing, Felix.
Well then. I suppose the Dimitri I once knew died during that slaughter in Dusker, along with my brother.
Perhaps you're right.
Hurry up and get out of my sight. I don't make a habit of talking to beasts.
Wow, Felix does not have any chill. I love it. Right, I want to just check Felix here as well. So what happened 2 years ago? Participates as a squire in the suppression of a Western Kingdom rebellion. Okay. And Dimitri, does it just say the same thing? Served as a distinguished commander in the suppression of a Western Kingdom rebellion. Okay. So that was when he was 15. Okay. And it was 13 when he was the sole survivor of the tragedy of Dusker. And then if I go back to Felix here, loses his older brother Glenn in the tragedy of Dusker. Okay. So there's a little bit more background on those two. And now we get to speak to Dimitri for the first time.
Perfect timing, Professor. If you don't mind, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you.
What's the favor?
It's in regard to sword training. Not for myself, but, well, to be honest, I've been teaching swordsmanship to the orphans at the monastery for a while now.
That is unexpected.
I must agree. Frankly, I'm not great with children. Some of them saw me sparring with the knights one day. They started pestering me to teach them. They were so earnest, I couldn't help but oblige. There's much I wish to show them, but due to my own studies and training, I'm afraid my time is rather limited. Which brings me to my favor. Your swordsmanship is unmatched. I hate to ask this of you, but would you consider lending me a hand?
Sure.
Thank you, truly. I am in your debt, and I always repay my debts, I'll have you know. All of these children lost their families and homes to war or illness. This may sound a bit arrogant, but I feel it's my responsibility to help them. I lost my parents without warning too. In that way, we're the same. In Dusker, I lost my father, stepmother, and closest friends. I didn't have many allies at the castle after that. In truth, I had only to do for companionship.
Yeah, that's not a lot of companionship given the nice level of distance Dedue likes to keep between people. Is there no one else you can trust?
I once had people I could confide in. Family, friends, instructors, even the royal soldiers. But they were all taken away from me 4 years ago. Ah, but there were those outside the castle walls I was close to, such as Rodrigue.
Rodrigue?
Pardon my rudeness. I meant Lord Rodrigue. He is my father's old companion, and the father of Felix. On the occasions he would visit the capital, he'd take me out hunting or on long horse rides. While Dedue is like a brother to me, Rodrigue is more like a second father. It might sound ridiculous, but he's the kind of man I hope to become one day. Someone who helps others. Someone who can reach out and save a lost soul. Oh, please accept my apologies for boring you with my life story.
No, that's all I want. I want everyone's life story, I want their lore, and I want everything, you know, in full detail. So this is great.
In any case, don't forget your promise, Professor. I'm counting on you.
Cool. So we're kind of getting the edges of the tragedy of Dusker, but no more than that. Okay, I'm going to chuck in the saves, and then we're going to go and we're going to explore. Yes, we've done everything outside. Time for an outfit change. We'll speak to Sothis first.
A hero's relic.
Do you know something?
However could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
Oh, okay then. I'll ignore it. We do want to change our appearance. What should we go for? Was Dancer always there? What's Dancer look like? Oh yeah. I don't know if that was always there. I think Sothis was the last one that was always there. We go loungewear. That is just about hideous enough to wear. With glasses, obviously. This is... I can't ever get over quite how awful this outfit is. But you know what? It's time. Everyone, this is loungewear month. It's mandatory. Everyone will be in loungewear. Here's where I forget to turn it off and it's on for something very impactful. I'm also not changing the in-battle one. It's just truly awful. You know, what I don't get is it's like it's like the outfit underneath the outfit, but it's just, I don't know. Oh, she's got Tricky Merchant? What's Tricky Merchant? Oh my god. That is amazing. Like, you got this one, and then you've got... This is Anna powered up. Okay, well, she can have that on all the time. Yeah. I forgot to check, do these guys have anything different? Oh, they have house loungewear. Okay. They still have servant attire. Classic and custom. They have summerwear. Oh, see, the summerwear on him actually looks pretty good. That's reasonable. Evening wear. Yeah, I like the little cape. Okay. I don't think they have anything for themselves. Happy's the only one we need to do here. Loungewear. It's just awful. But hey. Oh, I could have just gone everyone and then done loungewear. Well, that works. Oh, except for... Does that mess up Anna? No. Also, is Anna's picture different? Did it always look like that? Anyway, whatever. Right. I guess we start with Abyss, right? I really don't like that it also has cloth physics on it. I need to get a straight run. It just... Not only is it bad, it's ill-fitting. It's just odd. Okay. Yeah, take me to Abyss. We'll tell them it's the hot new style from the surface. They won't know any different. Well, you know, maybe if they had common sense, taste, something like that, they may be able to guess, but you never know. You see all those fashion shows with weird looking things. This is just another weird looking thing. I think it is better in blue than it was in the other color that we looked at it in, which would have been red, but still.
Professor.
Oh, hello.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
Yeah, can you just... Oh, I was going to say become visible.
I'm what you might call the Chosen One, the Alpha of Abyss, the Reaper and the Keeper. That said, I've had some unnecessary backup recently. Lord Seteth requested my presence. There's an important ceremony happening this month. If only my backup had been a lovely lady with a thing for watchmen. We could have had a love story for the ages.
Alright then. Interesting to see that they actually integrate this properly into the main story. Sort of. There's no point speaking to the mystery teacher. We do it every time. Hello.
Ugh, more church thugs. Can't anybody relax and have a drink around here? Loosen up. How about a game? You like cards?
Sure. Oh, never mind. Just taunting us. Yep, we got all the animals who aren't going to get fed because we have no fish. Right, down here. What is up with you? You really look quite unwell. Just checking the chapter 4, so nothing here.
Need some.
Yep.
See you again soon.
Cool. Nothing there. Nothing along here. Wonder, actually, what happens if I try and walk across the bridge? Oh, alright then. Easy enough. There's no items in Abyss as far as I'm aware, but we'll still check. Nope, locked. Scrap heap. Rusted axe and an iron sword. Okay, we might sell them. Do a unit appearance there if we wanted to as well. Oh, because that's men quarters and women's quarters. I wonder whether the unit appearance changes depending on what gender your character is. I mean, it's not really mind-blowing, but, you know, it'd be a nice little touch. Hello, Yuri.
Maybe. I've got my ideas about the people after Lady Rhea. And even I don't know how this will shake out.
Sorry, I was just looking at the three-quarter length trousers underneath the shorts. This like common attire in schools in Japan or something.
I don't seem very
just
devout,
weird.
do I? Even so, I'd hate to see anything happen to the Archbishop. That secret message is suspicious. To take it at face value seems unwise.
I like how he's trying to keep his poise and it just does not work. Hello.
Not to be disrespectful, but the rite of rebirth seems kind of silly. What, the goddess is reborn every year? Although, hey, if you do run into her, let me know. I'd like to have a word.
Yeah.
I bet she'll be pretty upset to learn what the church has been doing in her name.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I see her around somewhere. Also just notice the shoes. Yeah, well, they're their own thing. Right, up here. Oh, they're around the corner. Hey, Constance.
First the uprising and now all this talk of an assassination? What is the world coming to? I should offer my magical services, just in case.
What kind of services?
I've devised a spell to trick flowers into behaving like guard dogs.
What?
At the first sign of an intruder, the petals burst open, releasing their pollen. I'm still fine-tuning it.
Alright, let me know when you got that. Hello.
I hear some thieves are targeting the monastery. I've been feeling restless lately, so if you want some help unleashing on those jerks, just say the word.
I'd appreciate that.
Oh, this could be fun. Now I've just got to figure out where they'll be coming from. My fists are itching for a brawl. Hopefully, I get first crack at those poor fools.
Okay. Well, you know, unlikely, given you're not in our party, but sure. Hello.
Well, this god statue speaks to me in a strange voice. It is a strong voice, but frightening. I wonder what is on the inside of it.
Yeah, this is the lady in DLC who kept taunting us with like, I may be someone important, but there never was. Right, we can offer renown for stuff. I just want to see what we got. This looks to be the same collection of stuff as previously. So, it's fine. Items? I assume it's going to be the same. Yeah, they probably update what... Oh, actually, what was that? Just checking. They have 3 more intermediate seals, so it did restock, but... I assume it's going to be the same items as it was the first time we were here. Right. And out. Yeah, so... It probably updates when the shop updates, would be my guess. So everything will happen next month for that one.
Gratitude.
Assuming it updates at all, it might be meant not to scale and just a way to get you through the early game. I don't know. I almost wonder whether it's a response to Maddening. Some people say, I would imagine, said that the start of Maddening is a little too difficult, potentially. But I don't know. Let's go this way. Alright, yeah, I was also told with rooms, I could check the room next to mine, which is the Dude's room. And if there's an item here, then that means that the other rooms will have items, otherwise I don't need to check the other rooms. So that's a pretty good tip in terms of not having to go and check every room every time until we get the items. Ooh. Tea and a smithing stone. Don't get that every day. Right. Down here. I mean, you probably get it every single time because they're set items, but hey. Right. Hello.
Hi. Right now is, well, right now is okay, I guess. If you, want to chat. A little.
Didn't I see you in the dining hall last night?
Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
I should really fact check that. Anyway, moving on. Head down here and speak to the monk.
Maybe it would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable.
Sure.
This place contains the heart of Garreg Mach's 995-year history.
If you say so.
So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
I'll be leaving now. Oh, we got an investigation note. Wonderful. I had to speak to her anyway. It was mandatory. Oh, let's harvest our fruit seeds. Hey, we got Miracle Bean. Increases luck. Oh, we also have an increased luck in our inventory. Awesome. Do we have mixed fruit seeds? Or am I out? Oh, we have some, yeah. We'll just do another one of those. Because 2 cultivation isn't that bad anyway. Right. Do that. Oh, what does... So it tells you what luck does here, but let's just double check what it says luck does. Lowers risk of enemy critical hits. So we want that on Dedu, because if we give it to Dedu, and he's our tank, then he should take less critical hits and therefore can tank better. Also, I think it increases your crit as well somehow. I think that increases your chances of everything slightly. Anyway. I think that's my understanding of it. I can double check what it says, but I think it outright says that, doesn't it? I read it about 2 seconds ago, but hey. Has various effects, yeah. So Dedu now has 11 luck, which isn't necessarily the highest, but there you go. Right. This way. Actually, is anyone actually up there? Oh my god, somebody is, but I just saw where they are. They are all the way at the end. All the way at the end. Who is it? It is Cyril. Well, this is a waste. But that's okay, we're already going now. Hello.
Let's see. Excuse me, Professor? I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay?
Okay. Of course not.
I hope you're not just saying that.
Yeah, why would I let her down? There's no reason to do that. Yeah, okay. Right, let's leave. Quickly. Down here. Ooh, round. What else we got? No items so far. Oh, there's an item. Hello.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
Interesting idea. See ya.
Okay.
Ooh. Fish. More, well, fish bait. Hello.
Professor, I hope you're well.
Same to you.
As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Yeah, that must be it. Right, head down here.
What?
Let's do a little circle around the ends here. Hey, gatekeeper.
So, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
I'll be going now. Ooh, what we got? We got a Noah fruit. And we got a used bottle of perfume. Oh, I should read that. Who's it for? Somebody who is particular about fashion. It gives you the shield now in the top right. Oh. That's Hilda. This is well easy now. Maybe they put that in as a response to people saying it was too hard. I don't know.
Professor, how's it going? Making lots of coin?
You've been here working for money.
I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand.
Yeah. I'll take your quest now.
How about a favor?
There are secrets on the battlefield. We can get a goddess icon if we go and get them. Sure. I'll do that.
Oh.
It's a very neutral quest. We just go and kill things and get the quest done. Is anyone on down... yeah, someone's on this floor.
Professor.
That was the word I was looking for.
Professor, while the investigation is important, don't forget to make time for your training. If we have to battle and cannot win, all will be lost. We don't know who our enemy is, so we must be prepared for anything.
Okay.
Maybe.
Right. Let's head out this way. I'd thought of a different route around the monastery, which we're going to try out this time and see if it works. Do it in one kind of nice fluid movement.
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
Oh, I know. Awful. That is for Marianne.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone. To cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent.
Okay.
Please, do me a favor.
You've got 2 of the same tea set. You want me to go and have tea with someone? Sure. I can do that. Also, that horse's hair is stylish. Right. So quick check in here. Ah, perfect. An item. Head back out again. Into the Knight's Hall to speak to Dimitri.
Let's see if the enemy's aim lies elsewhere. We had better discern their true intent quickly. As I see it, our best option is to explore every inch of the monastery. We should also speak to everyone here. Let's plan to compare notes once you've got a lead.
Okay.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah, I'll do your quest. I was already doing it, effectively. Oh, hello.
I'm afraid we'll need more information than that. Is there anyone else you could try speaking to?
Sure, there's plenty of people.
Professor. What the?
That is Deduz.
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations.
No, it's pretty much exactly where I thought it would be.
Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Okay, thanks for the info. We'll head out here and along to speak to... I forget who's here. Can't remember. It's Caspar. Oh, red cloth. Dorothea? Where was it? Oh, wait. It's a rose. Yeah, it's Lorenz.
Oh, hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire.
Uh-huh, sure.
He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Do you know about the fighting tournaments here at the monastery? I hear anyone can get involved. Oh, I know. You and I should sign up, Professor. Okay. Head along here and speak to the priest.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault.
Thanks for letting me know.
I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. Oh, I don't have business in the graveyard yet. Of course not.
Professor?
Hello, Mercedes.
The monastery holds many treasures. Maybe the enemy is after one of those? Even so, the idea of stealing from a church is just horrible.
Yeah, a little bit. Head round here and... Hello.
Fighting to stop a murdering is my specialness. No, my specialty. I will show my best work.
I messed up my clean loop, but that's fine. We'll head this way and do something different. Hey, Hubert.
Speaking of, can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered?
I love that the music stopped with that.
I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
Frightening thought.
That easy to get under your skin, is it?
Right. So, through here. Basically, Hubert ruined it by being on the bridge, so we can teleport over here once we finished our route.
That reminds me.
Hello.
People seem to think that all the Knights of Seiros are equal, but that isn't quite so. There are many distinguishing ranks within the Order. For example, there are squires who are training to become knights, as well as full knights, like myself. Oh, and then we have the holy knights, such as Catherine. Those are the knights that can wield a hero's relic.
Alright, hello.
Listen, the goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star.
Not true.
But in the spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Fódlan. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know.
Everything, yeah. I didn't mean to cut him off.
Reminds me.
I did like the Fódlan. It's just a different accent for than everyone else says it with. It's cool. Hello, Aloise.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the Goddess's Rite of Rebirth coming up.
Yeah, by the way, is this your, I think we already handed it in last month, so never mind. Nope, nothing there. Oh wait, no, it's the joke book which is dropped around the corner here, of course. If it's here, I'm going to be very... Oh, there it is. Mysterious notebook with jokes.
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Seiros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Okay, cool. Hey, Flame.
Professor,
I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently.
No way.
Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Well, good to know. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna head down here and speak to Eloise. Hello.
Have you visited the in general? But,
Yep,
well,
yep,
we have a
yep.
lot.
Here is your mysterious notebook.
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
You're welcome. Right. And here we go. Wait, who does it need to speak to here? Oh.
I can't stop thinking about Lenato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
How are we gonna handle this? Do we try and give him a little bit of tough love, or do we... You know what, let's sympathize. There's nothing to be done.
Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part. I checked on my brother and sister, who were living in Castle Gaspar. Thankfully, they're all right. I was worried because they're both so young, but the church in the castle town offered to take them in. That much, at least, is a big relief.
Okay, hear me out. If Ash is Lord Lenato's adopted son, and Lord Lenato is dead, then the land should pass to Ash, right? If his brother and sister are younger. But, I mean, one, they might actually be the proper heirs. But maybe the church took the land as well? But then, why would they take the land from somebody who's devoted to the church? I don't know. They probably never explain it, and I'm probably looking too far into it. Hello.
Here's a thought. With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge.
Oh, thanks. Let's see, what have we got? You?
With the whole...
Oh wait, no, that one's Marianne. Sorry. Lorenz, Marianne, Hilda. Never mind, none of those are for you. Okay, nothing in here. Nothing down here. I think I have seen an item spawn there once, but it didn't spawn this time. And then we'll head back in this way. Hello.
About 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach. On that day, Captain Geralt went missing. Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. The truly strange part is that in all those years, he hasn't changed a bit.
And we won't learn anything about it until the next playthrough. Read notes from the advice box? Sure. Claude would like to know, I see it all the time someone falls for a scheme and then gets angry about it. Rather than being mad at the schemer, shouldn't they be busy plotting their revenge? Sounds like the logic of a schemer. You liked it. Nice. Ash would like to know, I've never been good at arithmetic, but I can see how it'd be a great skill to have when negotiating with merchants. How do I make it easier to learn? Ask a friend. Yeah, Ash seemed like the kind of person who'd ask a friend. Dimitri, I've always despised the heat, even as a child. Still, one must be prepared to fight anywhere, no matter the conditions. Have you any advice for enduring the heat? Look for clothing and armor that breathe better. He'd want a practical response. Hey, 3 of 3. Nice. So now we're going to head back across this way. Hopefully that door is going to open as we get there.
Speaking of...
Hey, you.
Oh, look at that. And then we can go back to the route, which is to head in here. Hello, Hilda.
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
I get the feeling, just look at Sylvain there, that the normal clothing goes out a little bit further than the loungewear. So he's kind of standing, and his hand would be on his clothing. but because he doesn't have any clothing there, it just looks really weird. Looks like he's about to take a bite of something, but he has nothing in his hand. It's very odd. Anyway, I have your lost item. Here's your perfume.
Oh, you found it! Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart.
Thanks.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Probably. Straight down here. And through to Seteth.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
Yeah, some candies. What supplies?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Do not trouble yourself over it.
Uh-huh.
I have something to ask of you.
There are thieves raiding villages in the north of Fargus. Reports indicate they have made an old tower their stronghold. Do you have any idea where it might be? We'll accept. Information's in the Knight's Hall for that. Okay. We'll do that in a second. Ooh, I missed a place. Wait, did I? No, we've already been there, but actually, yeah, I do need to check this one while we walk past it. We get our one item. That it? Okay, sure, whatever. Wonder if those are randomized. They kind of seem like you get very odd stuff. Hello?
Sleepy. So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
4 saints in the sanctum of their crest carved. Sorry, I was wondering whether that was related to the apostle stuff, but I don't think it is. I think it's separate, but still, interesting. The apostle stuff was in the DLC, in case you're wondering.
I bought the ingredients for making some sweet treats I can't wait to eat. Huh? Oh, I know it looks like I'm fooling around, but I'm not. I'm preparing for potential battle during my patrol by making sure I have plenty of food I can eat while walking. Smart, huh?
Yeah. Good thinking.
I know. Once they're ready, I promise to share some with you.
Share some with Seteth and you made a friend for life.
That's so. Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Okay, thanks for the tip. Just gonna check outside here. Wonderful blue sky, as always. Nothing there. Okay. Hello, Gerald.
Well, what's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's Rite of Rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seiros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
Okay, I will do. What's your training?
The goddess, they said not to.
Yeah, he doesn't have the training we want. Okay, cool. Nothing over there. Up this way. Ooh. Owl feather, appreciated by everyone. Hello.
Have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Seiros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions who emerged victorious. The Church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing him in his bid to found the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. In return, Lug agreed to make the Church of Seiros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the kingdom. In the 400 years since, the Church and the kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
Cool. And we'll head up here. Just want to check the side. Owl feather. Needed that. And here we have Claude.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
Possibly.
It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world.
Well, you better believe it. We only know a small part of this world.
I suppose that may be true.
Hey, I have your item.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
You're welcome.
It seems...
Nope. Hello.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience.
Oh, I'm sorry that this is causing you issues.
With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
How awful for you. Hey, Marianne, come join us.
Yes.
Don't have a support with her, but I'm still going to click recruit.
Excuse...
Yeah, magic writing, definitely not going to happen, but hey. Along here, and who we got? We have to do. Hello.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
Well, that's a very practical way of thinking about things.
That belongs to me. I apologize for the trouble.
No trouble at all. I was already heading this way. Right, up here. And
Professor,
hello.
Is it true you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
You'll probably be alright. Hello, Edelgard.
Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery as well? Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
I suppose. Bag of tea leaves for Ferdinand. Yup. Okay. Hello, Raphael.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
You're right.
Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
Definitely. And along here we have...
How's that?
Shamir.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery.
It's not that long.
If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
I'm not looking for anything.
Sure. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
I'll see you later. Oh, what's your
You
training,
spent-
actually? Nope. Okay. This way? Unless there's an item up top. Nope. Okay. Just remembered something. Just remembering where she is. Head down here. We want to go and have a tea time with someone. We're going to have a tea time with Marianne, I think. Wait, that was what his quest was, wasn't it? Or was it just quests? Tea for 2. Oh no, I need to gift it to somebody. Well, I wonder whether Marianne would accept it. She's not a tea person, but we'll send it off. I think it's Lorenz you give it to. Yeah, I think you just give it to Lorenz. I don't know if there's anyone else who fits. Anyway, sure. Right, head up this way. Off to the left. Off to the right. And hello, Felix.
Sending an assassin to the monastery, Hopefully it's someone worth crossing blades with.
I hope so too.
It seems we're cut from the same cloth.
Well, this month at least. Hey, Felix.
Sending an assassin?
This yours?
I know nothing about it. Ask someone else.
Must be Caspar's then? Badge belongs to a graduate. That Catherine's?
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
We could do brawling with Yuritsa, but I think that Catherine's better. Beginner sword tournament? Well, I mean, Felix, you want to just win that for us here? This should be easy enough. Yeah, okay.
too easy.
It's not even close. This is just unfair. He almost killed him in
Why
one
am I
hit
even
with his
here?
crest. Amazing. Quarterfinals? Yeah, keep going.
Why am I
Nice.
even here?
Semi-finals, we should probably heal. Still kills... Oh no, he kills in 3 hits this time. Still the same number of turns, given how the turns work out, but you know, 3 hits. Has to swing his arm in extra time. And this should be 1 hit, but it's going to be 2 hits. As in, it should be in 1 round, but it's
Another
2 rounds.
win.
That's fine. Another kill. First prize, the money, and the quest completion. This is Steel Sword Plus. That's not bad. And we get Steel Axe. And we get all the poultry and wild game and stuff. Awesome. Well, given that we're teleporting anyway, let's head down here to speak to Lorenz to get double things done down here.
The goddess,
Hello.
could it be that...
I would like to give you your flower. And I would like to... Ooh, that... Yeah, okay. And I would like to give you the elegant tea set.
How kind of you.
Wonderful.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Thanks for your help, Professor. There's nothing quite like a tea party to brighten your spirits, don't you think? If you'd like to get to know someone better, try inviting them to have tea with you. Okay. Yeah, cool. So we've done that.
Okay.
There's somebody else. I need to speak to Caspar for his one. Forgot who. Oh wait, bag of tea leaves? Oh, that was Ferdinand, right? Yeah. Caspar and Ferdinand. I'm trying to remember where Caspar is as we do this, because we have spoken to him. I just completely forgot where he was. This is yours.
Oh.
Thank y'all. Caspar was... He all the way over here? No. I was in the Knights. Oh yeah, I remember where he is now. But we also need to go to the Knights Hall to speak to... somebody in the... Oh, to get the item in the corner. The Thieves' Intel. Nice, now we can go back to Seteth with that. So all the way up here, speak to Caspar, who should be there.
Hey, Professor.
Hey,
Oh, hey. Do you know, he only writes...
I got your Thunderbrand replica.
Yeah, that's definitely mine.
Wonderful. Any more supports? Nope. So now we have that. Now we can go to Seteth. It's probably quickest to just run from here, actually. Because I don't think there's a teleport spot nearer, really. Maybe the one here would have been quicker, but not by much.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Conan Tower? Yes, I suppose that makes a sensible base for a group of thieves. Wonderful. Ooh, we got a concoction. Lovely. Right. Floor 2. And on floor 2, we're going to head right to speak to Rhea. Oh, hey, Catherine.
You'd best keep your distance.
Oh,
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
I dare you to try.
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
Hey, is this your lost item?
Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
You're welcome. Recruit?
Need something, Professor? Until that's done?
Yeah, it's level 15, I think it is.
You'd best.
But also, can you train me in punching things? Great, fantastic. That is now a C. Oh, D+. Yeah,
I still have much to learn.
that's okay. Yeah, good. In here. Yeah, Rhea is here. Cool.
I am grateful. Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
The enemy could have other objectives.
I am aware of the possibility. On the day of the ceremony, I am trusting that you will not allow your attention to wander or wane.
Sure. Right, we'll be going now then, I guess. Along here. Items? Nope. Items? Nope. Items? Nope. Oh, yep. Well, that's gotta be Manuela. Hello.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Okay. Good to know. We'll head along to the right.
Really?
And speak to Leonie.
Professor, hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him.
The person in Abyss was saying that he's a Reaper. I'm just saying. He could be that guy.
Well...
Obviously not, but you know. Could be interesting. I wonder what it's like if somebody plays this game, has the DLC, but has not done the DLC or played any other route. Be interesting. Just to see what that's like. Oh. We have leveled up our professor level. D+. Activity points for exploration and monthly funds. I think the next one is Battle, which would be cool.
That boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I believe? I hear he's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra. I know he's still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
Okay. I do want to check a book here. Is it this one? Nope. Nope. There we go. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. Okay. I was seeing whether there was anything on Lanato, but there isn't.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Suppose, in a way. Right, now we have to report to Dimitri, which we can do right now. Hello, Dimitri, wherever you are.
Let's see. Thanks for your help.
We've narrowed down some of the enemy's possible objectives. I wonder if our conjecture is correct. I suppose time will reveal all. Got another owl feather.
There is something that the church values above all else. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak.
The Holy Mausoleum?
Yes, that is the most likely possibility. We do not know their objective, but there is a good chance that our enemy is planning to target the Holy Mausoleum.
Okay, cool. Right, what I want to do next is I want to have a look at our goals. So, we have a bunch of people who have absolutely no motivation. So, let's go to roster. And I'm just going to go in here and just go to class, go to skills. So we want to give Felix motivation, Ash, Sylvain, Felix, Ash, Sylvain, and Happy. Okay. Felix, Ash, Sylvain, and Happy. So to do this, we could eat with two of them, which we probably should. Felix, Ash, Sylvain, and Happy. Okay. The reason I'm just repeating that to myself is so I can go in here. Ash and Happy could eat. Okay. Felix and Sylvain also have a support, though. Okay. As do Ash and Felix. So we'll see what the dining hall situation's like. Hello. Wait a second. Luck will decide whether it's delicious or disastrous? No. I could cook with somebody, but I'm not going to do that. In which case, how many gifts do I have? We have some. We definitely have some gifts. Let's go and speak to... oh, we can travel to Abyss like that. Yeah, I do want to go to Abyss, which unfortunately means we have to do a loading screen. Yeah, the loading screen to Abyss is a bit of a pain, but I assume it's because they put everything they can load into one area in this area, like in the main area. So Abyss has to be very separate. I don't know. Or maybe they just did it weirdly. They probably never expanded, they never planned exactly what they were going to do for the expansion, and then they decided, oh, it's going to be a new area, so they had to do something for it. Anyway, where is Happy? Is she in here? Happy?
Nice, not to be. Although, I bet she'll be.
I would love to give you some gifts. So, let's give you the Armored Bear Stuffy.
That might come in handy. Thanks.
What does she enjoy? Oh, and we got support with her. Happy. You like freedom, music, and humorous anecdotes, and collecting pretty stones. Okay.
Not to be. Although, I bet she'll be.
I would love to give you some items here. Coin?
That might come in handy.
It's only a 25. Oh well, we can just give the owl feather, and that'll get us to 100.
For me?
Nice, so she now has full motivation. Time to head out of here. Back to the monastery. So we're going to give Felix the weapon training one. That'll probably definitely be good for him. And then maybe an owl feather. Ash can have the riding one in an owl feather. And then... Oh no, Sylvain probably wants the riding one. Yeah, probably. We'll see what the other options are. I've kind of forgotten already. The cats meowing are just distracting. Felix is this way? Yeah, in the training grounds, as always. In fact, having the training grounds be a separate area is also weird, so... But at least it doesn't have a full loading screen. Oh wait, I have a lost item? Oh yeah, that's for Manuela. So training weight's 50. Nice. The whetstone?
Alright.
Studying government book?
Alright.
Alright, well. I'm not happy about it, but it worked. Let me out. Now what we want to just quickly check is between Ash and Sylvain. Sylvain, he likes women, lively places, and board games. Ash, I don't know if we're going to be able to get both of them here. I also can't remember where they are. Sylvain is in the reception hall. We got some running around to get some supports as well. I remember where he is now. Hello, Sylvain.
No classes. Hey, Professor. I feel like... Is there some reason?
I would like to give you this.
Thanks so much.
I thought it was only going to be a 25. And the owl feather. Nice. And then Ash is... Was he? Oh, yes. He's up here. Yeah, so sorry your father died, Ash. Here's some feathers. That's pretty much what we're doing right now. Right. All the way to the end.
Okay. May I sit?
Hey, Ash.
I can't I'm sorry. I checked up. I was worth that much.
I have some feathers for you.
Wow. I can have this?
Alright, you liked it so much, have another.
Wow. I can have this?
Yeah, you're welcome. Right. Go to support. Let's see. So we got a couple that we need to go grab around the place. Oh, one is here. Nice. We'll go grab that. Oh, I can't run between them. I'll go grab that one. So that'll be in this area.
That reminds me.
This is with Ash. Happy. Ah. 2 stab in the dark.
Well, look who it is. How are you, Chatterbox? Gotten the hang of the whole teaching thing yet?
I would say so.
That makes sense. You certainly strut around here like someone who belongs. You seem like one of those people who blends in. I could see you just about anywhere and think, oh, that person's here. Makes sense.
Thanks.
I wasn't paying you some sort of compliment. To me, it doesn't matter whether or not you believe in the goddess. You're here supporting the church, and that makes you no different from the others. I can't stand that.
Sorry about that.
No need to apologize. I just have a rocky history with the church is all. He betrayed me, or at any rate, horribly mistreated me. So I'm not a huge fan. But keep that to yourself.
You were mistreated?
When I was little, a lady locked me up and held me captive for a long time. The Knights of Seros rescued me, promised to protect me. But then they hid me away in Abyss. So all the Knights did was move me from one cage to another. Wouldn't you call that mistreatment?
Yeah.
It was all for the greater good. They didn't want to put anyone important in danger. As for me, my life was expendable. That guy Alois was nice to me though. And he told me a bunch of hilarious jokes to cheer me up.
Sounds like him.
I was being sarcastic. Alois wouldn't know a good joke if it landed in his mustache. Anyway, that's why I hate the church. Someday you'll hate them too. They only hired you because they needed a warm body to fill the post. When you're of no use to them, they'll get rid of you without a second thought. Sorry, that sounded more menacing than I intended. I'm just telling you how these people think. They have rules, dogma. They want us all bound to their system so they can control us. I don't do well with that sort of stuff. That's why I ran away from home in the first place.
Ran away?
Yeah, ran far, far away. But as far as I ran, it wasn't far enough. I got dragged back into society, chains and all. The kind of world I want doesn't exist.
I don't think that's true.
I'm getting too dark for you, aren't I? Forget I said anything. Your future seems bright at least. You can just sit back and enjoy whatever comes your way.
You're right, I can't see any horrific and, life-scarring events in my future.
I'm just saying, don't rest your entire future on the church. It's not as steady a foundation as it seems. Anyway, that's all. I'll be going now.
See ya. I do like how Happy just kind of appears and then just drops the everything's awful bomb on us. Oh, I just realized I messed this up slightly. What I should have done is given them an item and then found out whether it gave us a support and then done the support, because the support would max out their motivation.
Really?
Slightly misdid that, but that's okay.
Professor.
Possibly could have saved some gifts. Where's the next one? It's down here. This is with Felix. Oh, amazing.
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train?
Yes.
Care to train with me? Waving the sword around alone is boring, and I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary.
Sure.
I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fódlan fighting as a mercenary. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength.
Why are you so focused on becoming stronger?
Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues. Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught.
You remind me of myself.
Now I'm intrigued by your fighting style, and by who you really are. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
Alright, well that was quite nice. Not quite as brutal as he was to Dimitri. And then down here, we will speak to Sylvain. So here and then right and then left, I think it was. I'm interested to see what Sylvain has to say. This could be fun.
You think I'd cheat? On you, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that. You're the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought.
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we... So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people? You look like you've got something to say, so say it.
You're a jerk.
Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now?
That is awful logic.
I really do hate seeing a girl cry.
Doesn't seem that way.
Come on, it's hard on me too. If only I had someone to comfort me. Professor, it's okay if you want to console me.
This is what I was looking for.
I happen to have some exquisite tea back in my quarters. You could come by and we could chat about love.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Calm down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
That is a great look on her face. Hey, at least that maxed out that little bit of motivation that we missed. Right, so now we've spoken to all of them. We gotta go and speak to Manuela and give her her wine. She'd be cranky without it. Hey, Manuela.
Hey, Professor, as for I blame...
Yeah, I got your stuff.
Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back to me.
I mean, wellness herbs. Definitely nothing odd there. Right, so now we've been everywhere. Actually gonna go back to the training grounds. And I'm gonna train with Yuritsa. And just try and force up that brawling. I know that the support with them doesn't matter, but still. It seemed like a good thing to do. Just thinking, we've done box, we've handed in the stuff, we don't do fishing, we've done gardening, we've done all the quests. Yeah, I think we're done. Awesome. Now it's the 7th. Notice we get cheated out of a week in this month? Awful. Right. Instruct. So now we can instruct all the people who have budding talents. Although that does mean our motivation is going to be fairly low for the next week, but hey, what can you do? Nice, he got his budding talent done. That gets him black magic crit plus 10. Now that is pretty good.
More that I could use.
I like it. Then what are we going to put his points into? Sword and reason are what we got right now. I just pushed up his sword a little bit. Oh, perfect as well.
Nothing. Of course I got it. You need to butter me up. Quite intriguing. Thank you.
So that's going to level up at the end of the week. Ash. Lance. Perfect.
That's a relief. You're making me blush.
And he gets his budding talent, which is Shatter Slash.
Is this my true talent?
Doesn't matter too much, but we're just going to push up his lance some more so he can get that class, which he needs eventually. Assuming he's going to be a bow knight, which I think still seems good as his end class. The extra range is just amazing. Sylvain, we'll get some more reason for you. Hey, got an E+.
I'm really getting the hang of this.
And he got another star. Happy. Hey, perfect. Nice.
You're laying it on a little thick. Not bad.
Another perfect. Exhaustive strike.
Power eye control. That's a nice change of pace.
Interesting. And then we're giving her reason and flying, so let's go for... I don't know, I guess reason right now seems like a good one. Or maybe we'll stick something into authority. Just, we'll need it later, I guess. Right, so we've done those. I was just double checking actually for Happy. Yeah, she doesn't go into a class that actually needs Axe, I think, unless we want to make her a Wyvern Rider at some point. So, yeah, I think we're happy leaving Axe there. I just wanted to see what she got. I don't know what Exhaustive Strike does. It might be amazing, but hey.
Could you perhaps enlighten me on something?
Sure. I hope you will indulge me with a candid reply, Professor, so I can have a good laugh. As a noble, can you even name one thing I am lacking? An official title?
I grasp it so much more perfectly now.
Yeah. Woo. That was a lot of Professor score. I'm a believer, believe it or not. Big on the goddess, crazy about her. What do you think about me studying some faith and brawling at the same time so I can show my devotion with my fists? Nah, flying. It's definitely what you'll be good at. Wednesday. It's Balthus's birthday. Of course we'll have a tea party. Are you kidding me? Right. Balthus. Let's get into his mind. I think he'd like the generic tea, I think.
What's the latest, pal? Got any hot tips for making gold fast?
Okay, he likes punching things. He has a strong bond with his friends. He's a little bit thievy. Let's offer him some tea.
Thanks. Nice brew.
Not his favorite. Okay.
Really?
You would like me to count on you.
Makes sense.
Yep. Likes to be relied upon.
Really?
Not fishing. It's between cooking and relaxing. Relaxing?
What do you know?
Yeah, okay.
Of course.
You seem well, potential trading party security. Doesn't care about security. You seem well. Is he vain enough for that one? I think potential training. You seem well.
What do you know?
Yeah, okay. Vanity. Go with that.
I'm not big on stuffy formalities. Do what you like and drink what you like, I always say.
He wants kind of like a aha kind of response to this. Chat.
What do you know?
It's the perfect tea time.
Smells pretty good. A real knockout, aren't I? Go ahead, look your fill. This is the face that drives the ladies wild.
Huh. So apparently you should have something if I look down here for long enough.
Interested in the majestic king of grappling's iron bod, yeah? If you want to watch, I'll be training later. Shirtless. You're welcome.
Oh my. Well, we'll leave it there.
That tea was delicious. Hey, think I can drink the next cup in one go?
He's sitting way too close. Well, we got enjoying time together and charm. That's good. I like the extra charm. Hey, the DLC gets you more charm points as you play through the game. It's amazing. Hymn recital, I will totally join that. Who have we got?
I want to leave. Don't make me do this.
That is brilliant.
Regardless of the quality, this is a good chance for us to prove our solidarity.
It is like the I want to leave. Hey, we have an E in Faith.
The glory of progress.
Sure. And it's Flane's birthday. Of course we'll have a tea party. Aw, Flane, what do you want? Angelica tea? Yeah.
I am honored that you invited me. I am ever so grateful. Have some, Professor.
Not her favorite. Flane likes food. She likes sweets. She likes fish. That should be enough.
Huh?
Sweets. Yup.
Huh?
Cooking. Told you it should be enough.
Huh?
Recipes. Easy.
You are an interesting person, Professor. You do not seem to know much about yourself.
Sip tea. I think it's between blush and nod. It wasn't really a compliment, so nod. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Observe face.
You look odd today. Are you feeling all right?
Wait for next
It is a
voice
different
line.
style from everyone's uniforms, but I do love the patterning on the hem.
Wonderful. I'll be seeing you later, Flane.
That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
Simple folks, easy tea time. We don't get any extra charm. You only get 1 extra charm. Never mind, the DLC does not allow you to get extra charm points.
I'm not sure about this.
I am a little worried.
Is that perfect?
We did well enough.
Yup. D+.
Guess I learned a thing or two.
D+.
It all makes sense now.
Still no bonuses for actually getting up the levels. Ooh, a couple of those hit C. Flying on these guys,
Well,
doing
that
well.
worked out.
Grounder,
It's
not
all
useful.
becoming clearer.
Night Kneeler, occasionally useful. Grounder is useful eventually, just not right now. Because we don't have flying units. What's happening? I'm not curious about Ingrid, I'm sorry. I'm not curious right now. It's the 13th. Right, well that was a lot. We do have a support of Ingrid to do, but we will do that next time. We do a little save. Now the only issue next time is if we have a look at our goals, we have Dimitri and Dedu, and then we don't have any more motivation, which means the next training is going to be a little bit garbage. However, I feel we have to battle. Well, yeah. What's the suggested level? 7. So the mission is going to be easy. Comparatively. How much do we have in our inventory? The only question is, do we have enough money? Everyone looks relatively well equipped. We could potentially explore for motivation. And then on the 20th... Suppose if we explored for motivation on the 13th, battle on the 20th, it's basically saying we get 1 less battle this month, but that's okay, we don't have any quests that need done. And we could get the money on the 20th, and that would probably give us enough for any things we need to do. Then we get then we get some motivation back on the next Sunday after the mission. So on the, whatever it's going to be, on the 4th? Yeah, no, on the 3rd. For some reason they make Sunday twice as big. So yeah, I guess we want to do explore battle mission. I'm not entirely happy with that, but I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.